Hello, hi. Well, I was in my front garden doing a video there uh, about my fig tree and my light, and that is burning 24/7 on my front garden as a portal for blessings, and not just blessings on my house, but blessings for everyone, for my neighbors. As I have been talking about, to be a lighthouse, you have to have your eyes open, your ears open, your brain open for all the information, and that help you to really be the lighthouse you have to be. So I am a lighthouse on this corner, not just for my family, to keep everything together, etc. But I am a lighthouse also for my neighbors. So that's why I have been given all this information. So be a lighthouse. You don't need to talk. Yeah, I talk here on the YouTube, but my neighbors doesn't know anything about my work or whatever, because I don't need to say anything. I don't need it. My actions is the one that's gonna talk louder. So if they come and ask me why I have got this light, all burning all the time on my fig tree, and then I will tell them. Okay, that is a way of keeping my spirituality blessing everyone else in this Paragon Close. That's where I live, in this closed road. So yes, okay. I was instructed some days ago to talk about that, the steps, the exercise you should do to be lighthouses, or to be light workers effectively. You can just talk, or you can go preaching around the corner. It's not that the way spirituality is working these days. The spirituality today is about living. It's about showing by actions. It's about being, yourself, doing on your own body the reality of spirituality. So the old style, the old school of spirituality was to be preaching on, temples, and to be, on the corners, or on the squares, shouting aloud, and there is people still doing it. But that's not the way the spirituality is working today. This new energy, this new, it's like a bubble. It's like a bubble that is covering the humanity these days. And this bubble, this dimension of spirituality, is completely different from the old school. People is not taking it yet, because takes time. But until this old generation of preachers dies out, and the new way of spirituality comes up, is a big gap. It's not going to happen from one day to another. It's not going to be in 10 years' time. It's going to take time. You just start this for you to have an idea. When I was born, okay, until my 30s, my 35, 40s, people are still going to streets to preach. People are still going and still doing it in some countries, okay? They're still doing it. Not in Europe anymore, but they're still doing in other countries. Religion countries, they're still going to squares and preach and, microphones and etc. They're still doing it. This type of spirituality is gonna die completely. And a new form of spirituality is going to come up. And this new form of spirituality is the one you are trying to transmit here. And a lot of people is trying to transmit. A lot of people is trying not to teach, but to give ideas for us to plant this new idea or this new level of spirituality. So, until this happens, it's going to take time. It's not going to be this next generation. It's going to take time. It's going to take time because there is lots of countries that is still back in time. But we are the first ones. We are, as Cryon put it, the heavy lifting. You do the heavy lifting. You are the one that is doing it. I have been doing the heavy lifting for when I was born. From when I was very young, I was been breaking rules then and suffering all the consequences of breaking these rules because I am a heavy lifter. I am the one that when I decided to incarnate in this time now, I was willing to be a hard worker, a hard lifting, a lighthouse. So, and like me, there is many, there is thousands, there is millions. We are not alone. We work probably alone, like a solitary witch. That was the name I was given to me some time ago. A solitary witch, the one that works by itself. No one needs to know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing, and I know who I am, and I know what I came for. What did I come for? Was to be the lifty, the hard lifter. And I'm happy in doing it. I'm happy in doing it. So, the first step that I teach in the previous videos was to be aware of it from the morning to the evening. From the moment you wake up in the morning and decide what you're going to do in that day and be the boss of your destiny, be the captain of your vessel, okay? That's what you have to do. Be the captain, be the one that takes the well in your hands and say, yes, I'm going to do it. Take the wheel in your hands and drive your vessel. Okay, the last video I was talking about it, put your feet on the floor and yes, and plan your day there. And say, yes, this is going to happen, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be successful, and everything is going to be under my control in my own private life. I decided now I am going to be the blessing of the planet today. Well, the second step, the second exercise that you're going to do today or tomorrow or from now on is not to be hurted, not to be hurt for anything that's going to happen to you. Okay? There is situations that come to our life every single day. People, situations, unexpected situation that comes up to us during the day, and I compare this like stones that comes to you. Okay, stones or gaps that you put your feet in and you fall. Okay, so there is lots of situations during the day that happens like this. Someone look at you at the street with a, you know, a crossed eye, and then this comes inside your heart and say, what the heck? But when it happens, I don't want you to be trapped in this eye that crossing your moment at that time. Don't be hurt about it. Just let it pass and bless that person that crossed the eye on you. Okay? Someone come and you know, pass through you, and here in London, a lot of times happens like they kiss the teeth, you know, like on you. So when this happens, don't be angry against that person. Just remember that person is not a light worker. That person is not well developed spiritually. That's why she's doing it. She doesn't have love for herself. She doesn't have confidence. She needs pity, not pity, but she needs, you know, love. That's what she's in need right now. Forgiveness. That's what she needs. She needs you to look at her, look behind, look at her and say, God bless you. You know, I hope you have a good day. However, in your brain, don't say this word, because otherwise she's going to come after you. Because she's not in the mood. She's unhappy. She's, you know, feeling horrible. She's feeling, you know, down. That's why she's behaving like this. Because she's upset with something. So she's taking on whatever comes up to her way and throw it on that person. So don't fall in this trap. Don't put your heart on it. Just let it pass by. Just bless. Just bless. Is your boss? Is your pitfall is your boss? You know, you come to work and then everything comes to your head. Oh, like, you know, a bag of cold water, boom, on your head. And then you, there's a pitfall here. There's a stone in my way. And what you're going to do? Bless the situation. Bless the situation. Say, I am in control of my vessel. I am the captain of my destiny, and I'm going to do it the best way. Remember when I was talking in last video, before, not this last one, the other one before this, about you come to your work and your boss come all this, you know, every single thing that he does every day. Yeah. All this, you know, feeling not good, etc. And then I start to say, oh, the earth is like this and everything is falling down, etc. And you know, all these, you know, sad stories and all these gossips, etc. And you have to be there looking at that person and say, oh my God, this over everything again, all the complaints, etc. And when, you know, don't roll your eye when he's doing it. Don't do it. Just listen with patience. Listen, and let this fall of cold water comes all over your head. And then look at him and say, oh, I'm sorry for everything, but let's try to solve this. Let's try to do something about it. You know, what can I do for you? Whoever. Let this come and go. Don't take personally. Don't take inside. Don't take it in. Let it go. Remember, you are the lighthouse. You know, let it pass. Don't fight against it. Don't roll your eyes and in pity of the situation. Don't get involved on it. Be over it. Listen, but be over it. Like a condor, or like a bird, like an eagle that is flying all over the situation. And when he finishes talk, when he finishes the complaints, and when everything is cursed already, and then he smile and say, okay, what do you want me to do right now? When you do it, when you react in that way, you break the course. He's gonna feel lost because he doesn't know how to do next. Your boss is not gonna know how to behave after this because you break the pattern of his complaints and his way of behaving. So when you do it, you break it. When you don't react, when you don't get involved in it, then it breaks the course, it breaks the pattern. So, and the pattern, is gonna fall, and he's gonna feel like, what can I do now? He's gonna be completely lost, or she, or he, or whoever. Gossips on the phone, on the neighbor, whoever. Don't get involved in any gossip. Be the light. Be the light. For example, if I, like now, you can't see any wrinkles, just the bigger ones here, yeah? But if I put the light here, you're gonna see all my wrinkles here that I have got. I'm 60, I'm gonna be 66. So I have to have wrinkles on my face. Well, I don't have to, but that's what nature does to us. So I can delay it. I can delay as much as I wish for, but one day it's gonna, do the job. Okay? That is what nature does to us. It's a decaying, it's a law of nature also, the decaying nature. Okay, so you're gonna see all my wrinkles around here. So when the light shines, everything comes up to truth, to the light. That's what you say, yeah. Everything comes to. When the light shows on us, everything comes up. So be the light of the situation, so everything will come up. Okay? The person is going to look at you and see that they are not having the reaction they are expecting. So you are going to also again break this pattern of gossip. So don't get involved in this. This is another stone in your day. And if you fall, just say, Mother Gaia, I'm sorry. I didn't manage this time, but next time I will manage. It's not going to be easy because you have a history of, it's inbred in our DNA, certain behaviors. So to break these behaviors is going to take time. That's what I said to you. That generation that is now is going to take very long time to recover and to, get over these old patterns of behaving, because it's so ingrained, it's so in our DNA, it's so in our conscious that it's very hard to break it. But if we decided, okay, I'm going to break it on me, and if thousands of other people doing the same thing, then you're going to manage to make it work, not for us now, but for the next generation. We behave in this way. You've been a light work in this way. You've been a lighthouse in this way. You are just build the road, the path for the next generation to be better than we are. We are investing in our future. You are investing in our offsprings. We are investing in our grandsons and daughters. So when I was being behaving badly when I was young, but on the eye of my family and my parents, when I was breaking the rules on those days, it was very hard. But I was building, I was even not knowing, it was not consciously, I was not doing it consciously. I was doing it because it was driving me to be in that way. The spiritual world was already driving me as they were driving everyone. Okay? So when I was being driving that way, I was just building the path for my kids or my grandchildren to be less pushed down, less, because until my generation, we were always, obligated to obey. And I didn't want to obey anything. I was a free spirit. And then when I broke it when I was young, I was making the way for my grandchildren to be more open and more free today. So I paid the price, but the price is, gosh, compensating fantastically today for my children, for my grandchildren. So as I was, many came. Many was the same. So you had the generation of 60s and 70s that broke all the rules because we were born to break the rules. So the children today were born to be more spiritually, to, go a step further now in this evolution. So let's help them. That's what we're going to do. As old souls, we are going to help this new generation to be more open, to be more honest, to be more patient, to love more. And that's what we are doing. Okay? Oh, yes. Remember Tesla? Yes? The engineer? 90s? He had all this in his brain. He has all the information, all the things for us to be talking today on this. I'm doing this video and I'm going to put online and you're going to look at it. There is no virus, there is nothing. This is what Tesla was dreaming about in 90s, in the 20th century. 1902, 1902, 1910. But he knew about all this thing that you are using today. He knew about it. The only problem on his days was he didn't have the machines you have got today. They didn't have been created. And he didn't have support enough to create them financially. But Tesla, he had everything on his brain. He knew everything, but he didn't have machines. He didn't have the tools to build everything he wants to build. I hope Tesla is already around us again to help us on this new, age, to this new shift of energy that you are going through now. I'm feeling very energetic now. I'm feeling very, there is a lot here. And there is a lot to be saying. And I wish I had the power to give all these new possibilities and make you understand them and help you to be a builder, to help you to be a light worker, to help you, to create all this. So the first step is control your life. Yes, be aware of everything, be awake, see everything. have an eye open for everything, every situation. Put your feet on the ground and please Gaia and thanks Gaia to be alive in the morning, etc. before you jump off the bed. Okay? And the second is be aware of every stone that's gonna be thrown on you during your day. And instead of complaining, instead of being angry, instead of being upset, be happy, transform this nest of spider nest that comes up in your way in blessing. Okay, don't be trapped on this. Be over it. Bless the situation, and thanks God for this situation, and be happy on this moment, and don't get involved on gossips. Don't get involved on the complaints, etc. If they complain by your side, say, oh, but there is something so good, and change the subject of complaining to blessing. It's gonna be hard because they are gonna call you Pollyanna. But what the heck? I was being called Pollyanna many times in my life, and I love it. Yes, I did. And I read Pollyanna and Pollyanna, young lady and the Pollyanna adult, etc. Yes, I feel very connected with Pollyanna because she was a white card on those days. She knew more than anyone else. That's why she was a blessing and blessed so many people. So be a bless. Doesn't matter if they call you Pollyanna. Say, yes, I'm a lighthouse. I am a light worker. I have to be Pollyanna. I have to believe. And I have to walk upon it. Yes? Okay, I'm going to go because my grandson is waiting me. Yeah, the baby one. The one that jumps when he wakes up. She was supposed to be sleeping right now and she wake up before time. So I have to go and look after him. But yes, if you want to talk to me, be free to contact me, okay? Yes, contact me through YouTube, and then if you want to talk to me personally, I will give you my phone, etc. So be free to contact me if you wish, okay? Yes, I do card readings, and I can connect with your ancestors. I can connect with your guides. Yes, I have this blessing of listen to messages and transmit them. That's what gave me to me when I was very young. So yes, but if you want to listen to them and what they have to say to you, you have to obey. Remember this story I told you, the one I did in St. Bartholomew's Church? Yes, sometimes the message comes and I give to the people, we give to the people, and people don't walk upon it, and then they have the consequences of. So if you want to have a reading, if you want to have a chat with me, be free. Just tell me, and I will give you my phone number. And you can talk, okay? Okay, God bless you, keep you safe, and you also. And it's still raining outside. That's why I came in to do my other video. It's still raining. It's still, I don't know when you're going to have a real spring in London, but keep hoping. Okay, namaste. God bless you. Keep you safe, and you also. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye.